Joe Flacco has finally checked off one of the few boxes that had remained empty on his resume. For the first time in his NFL career, he is a Pro Bowler. It's a moment that feels both overdue and strangely fitting, arriving not at the height of his early success, but late in a career defined by resilience, patience, and an ability to endure roles that never fully matched his accomplishments. Flacco was added to the AFC roster for next week's Pro Bowl games on Friday, stepping into a spot created by a series of injuries and replacements. It's the kind of opening that has followed him throughout his career, unexpected, indirect, and earned more through circumstance and readiness than spotlight. What makes this moment remarkable is not just that Joe Flacco made the Pro Bowl. It's that he never did before. During his long tenure as the starting quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens, Flacco was often viewed as reliable but unspectacular. He led teams to the playoffs, he won road games in hostile environments, he delivered one of the greatest postseason runs in league history, culminating in a Super Bowl title and a Super Bowl MVP performance. And yet, year after year, the Pro Bowl passed him by. That absence always felt odd in retrospect. Flacco's career was built on winning when it mattered most, not on gaudy regular season numbers or highlight driven narratives. He wasn't flashy. He wasn't loud. He didn't command headlines. He simply showed up, started games, and delivered results. Now, late in his career, that missing recognition has finally arrived. Flacco joins the AFC roster at a time when the quarterback landscape has been in flux. Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills is recovering from foot surgery. Patriots quarterback Drake Maye was replaced. The AFC needed another quarterback, and Flacco was the answer. He joins his former Browns teammate Shedeur Sanders on the roster, a pairing that underscores how unusual this season has been for both players and teams alike. Flacco's path to this Pro Bowl appearance was anything but straightforward. He opened the season as the starting quarterback in Cleveland, brought in as a stabilizing presence for a team searching for consistency, but as the year unfolded, circumstances shifted. Flacco was benched in favor of rookie Dylan Gabriel, a decision that signaled Cleveland's desire to look forward rather than lean on experience. For many quarterbacks at this stage of their careers, that would have been the quiet end. Instead, it became another turn. Flacco was traded to the Cincinnati Bengals, stepping into yet another temporary role on a team navigating its own injuries and uncertainty. He started 6 games for Cincinnati before Joe Burrow returned from injury and reclaimed the starting job. Across both stops, Flacco put together a solid professional season. He finished the year completing 251 of 416 passes for 2,479 yards with 15 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. Those numbers won't lead the league. They won't dominate highlight reels, but they tell a story. They tell the story of a quarterback who stayed ready, who adapted to new systems midseason, who stepped into difficult situations without complaint, who provided stability when teams needed it most. That reliability is what has defined Joe Flacco's career more than any single statistic. It's also why this Pro Bowl nod carries a different kind of weight. Flacco is not being celebrated as the next great thing. He is being recognized as a professional who has sustained a long career in a league that rarely allows quarterbacks to age gracefully. He has accepted benchings, trades, and backup roles without losing confidence or preparation. And now he gets to add Pro Bowler to a resume that already includes a Super Bowl title and a Comeback Player of the Year award. That combination is rare. For years, Flacco's legacy was debated. Was he elite? Was he merely serviceable? Was his Super Bowl run an outlier? Those conversations followed him long after his peak years in Baltimore. This Pro Bowl selection doesn't rewrite history, but it reframes it. It highlights how narrow the margin is between recognition and omission in professional sports. Flacco's career didn't change overnight. The perception around it did slowly and only after time provided context. The Pro Bowl itself has changed over the years, evolving into a skills based event rather than a traditional exhibition game. That evolution makes this moment less about a single performance and more about acknowledgement. Acknowledgement that Joe Flacco has endured. Acknowledgement that he has contributed meaningfully across multiple teams. Acknowledgement that not every impactful career is loud or linear. For younger players, Flacco's journey offers a quiet lesson. Careers don't always follow scripts. Starting jobs aren't permanent. Recognition doesn't always arrive on schedule. What matters is preparation, adaptability, and professionalism when circumstances change. Joe Flacco has embodied those traits for more than a decade. This Pro Bowl selection may not be the defining moment of his career, but it is a fitting one. It arrives at a time when expectations are lower, pressure is different, and appreciation is more reflective than reactive. It's not a coronation, it's a salute. And for a quarterback who spent much of his career doing his work without fanfare, that may be the most appropriate honor of all.